It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. You look at the Spurs.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Anunoby has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. And Brunson has it in the corner. Shoots over Fox. Back to Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Done outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Dunn's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Now, here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. And there's the try. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's good, 2 points. Kessler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I love how opportunistic Wemby is in transition. He really gets after it.
There's a screen by Robinson. In the corner, it's Kessler. Cunningham outside. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside for Wembanyama. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
How can you even guard someone who is 7'4" on the catch and shoot? Quick answer, you can't.
Offensive rebound. Kessler. Looking to end the run. Buries it from 3-point range. Kessler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
And it's Fox with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Cunningham outside. Here's Kessler. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Spurs. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Back to Ayton. No good on the triple. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. 4-point game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The defense is looking for any advantage against Wemby inside, but he just powers through.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. And so here's Memphis. To the paint. Here's Mann. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Smits. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Smith. Jacks up a three. And it's Smith with the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And they double up Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Stolen by Brooks. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. A three-pointer, no good. Gordon a screen. Smith on the wing. Outside, Robinson. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The shot's good from Smith.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Smith. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Smith. The 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Gordon for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
driving to the basket.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Deflects the pass. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Smith's missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. Back to Robinson. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's on target from the high post. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's good from long range.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Dunn left side. Cunningham right side. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. San Antonio leading by 9. On the wing, Anunoby. Spurs passing it around. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Robinson for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Butler. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Spurs lead by 11.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this out. Got to pick it up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Brunson. Can they get it? There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Back to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here are the Grizzlies now, down by 12. Pass to Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Kessler's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smith. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Back to Kessler. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Patterson, the screen. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. Three-pointer. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Smits. Off target at the rim. Cunningham with it. Still without a basket. Inside. Here's Kessler. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio holding on. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Spurs leading by 11 to the inside. Here's Butler to the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And then Gordon with the dunk. So it's the Spurs now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Smith with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Inside. Down low. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Castle.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has balance. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Timeout called by Coach Isola. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It misses. Outside, Smith. And stolen by Castle. Smith there for the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Outside, Brunson. Brunson on the move. It's Cunningham with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Screen by Smith. Here's Cunningham. 3. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
They set the pick. Now Butler. From outside, Butler loves the three-point look.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson. And stolen by Butler. Fox goes in. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. They set the pick. Wembanyama. It's good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong show.